Hello everyone, and welcome to a new segment. It's a special segment, and if there's demand for it, we will do it again and again, and we'll repeat it. What we're calling this segment is Primetime Curbside Sermons, and tonight's sermon, it's not like any other sermon that you would be accustomed to, because it's a sermon in real time within the now. Tonight's sermon, Life and Selfishness. And what we're going to focus on is the crisis situation that's going on in the world today. And without laying any blame, we believe that this is just a reminder that maybe we are losing ourselves within our routines and we've strayed off the path. Now, what would be the path? The path is what it was not so long ago, about 70 years ago, let's say. The path, and especially here in Quebec, the path was a righteous path. People during the week work because you have to work and you have to make a living. But Sundays was a day of worship all across the province and all across the country as well. So that changed when we got into the late 70s, early 80s, where people just started drifting and finding material inspiration to fulfill all their days and just putting worship on the side. Now, this you can believe in. You can believe in anything you want to believe in. Now, whether you believe in Catholicism, you believe in Orthodoxy, you believe in Judaism, you believe in Islam. You believe something. So, and all religions and all doctrines have shifted. A lot of people are just being neutral about it now and going towards, when it's a day of worship, they choose to go and play soccer, play hockey, play whatever, go learn to folk dance. And here's where we get into the nitty-gritty of our theme tonight, life and selfishness. Life, we believe, needs to be observed in moderation. So there's a time and a place for everything in life. So during the week, you have to go to work. So you have to go to work to make money and to make ends meet. Extracurricular recreation can happen on Saturdays. On Saturdays, in the morning, you can go and do your shopping, and take care of your errands. In the afternoon, you can have your recreation. You want to go learn a new folk dance? You go. You want to go play soccer? You go. You want to play hockey? You go. Sunday should be reserved for worship. And for the simple reason, and I'm talking for myself, other people might have different perspectives about worship, but I'm talking for myself. I have a really stressful week every week. I work in customer service, and it's a very challenging profession, especially now with the crisis. It's laced with panic. It's laced with adamance. And so it's a tough time to get through. But when I go on Sunday and I meditate and I venerate and I sing and I pray, as soon as I come out of the 4-hour sermon, because of the 4-hour service, because Greek Orthodoxy, we do the church service in detail. As soon as I come out, it's like I've cleansed every point of my body, my mind, my soul. It's like you're coming out with a blank sheet of paper, fresh, ready to start another week. And I'm not just saying that, I'm not trying to convince you to go to church and stuff, but that's what happens to me. It's like, I'm not the most perfect person. I sin day in, day out. But I always strive to be better. And with the aid of church and prayer, it helps to come out of your bad habits and to move forward towards a betterment of yourself. So, that said, life and selfishness. Selfishness is when people have excuses not to go to church, and they go and play soccer and baseball and whatever else, and they go folk dancing, and they go, oh, I can't make it today. I got this and that and that and that to do. Oh no, excuses, excuses, excuses. And that's what's sad about all religions, most of them, is that you see everybody goes to church on Christmas Eve and on Good Friday and Holy Saturday. That's it. 10,000 people will show up, cramming the streets, packing the church twice a year. The rest of the year, they're empty. And now this brings me, I'm going to sidetrack now. So now it brings me to the point where now we're in quarantine, or we're isolated. We shouldn't say quarantine. Quarantine is if you have the virus. Isolation is keeping your distance and not gathering. Okay? So now all of a sudden, these same 10,000, 20,000 people that come to church twice a year are all saddened and complaining that it's not fair that the churches are closed. Honestly, in summary, what we need to do is stop and smell the roses. We need to reprogram our minds so that when we do get over this challenging time, we will emerge fully and have a purpose and a plan. The purpose is to be good and do good. The plan is to space out and make time for everything and everyone throughout the week. Weekdays, you got 6 days to do whatever you want on a pop culture scale. The 7th day needs to be devoted to prayer, religion, and meditation and veneration. Because praying, venerating, and going to church is the fuel that will enable you to go further in life, achieve more of your goals, and be at one with your community, no animosity, and live happily ever after. That's our sermon for tonight, Life and Selfishness. I want to thank you for tuning in, and you got comments? Write them down on this page. And wishing you a pleasant and blessed evening.